moons are sacred pauses. They invite you to surrender and let go. Ask yourself today, what story am I ready to release during this full moon in Leo? This will occur February 1st, 5:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this moon highlights our creativity, individuality, and self-expression, all part of that Leo lion energy. It encourages us to embrace what makes us unique while examining areas where pride or ego may have limited our progress. This is an ideal time to release past disappointments, unresolved hurts, or experiences where you may have felt dismissed, ignored, or even gaslighted. This moon also asks us to reflect on our sources of validation. So consider where you may be relying on external validation and explore ways instead to cultivate that self-confidence and self-expression from within. True empowerment comes from aligning with the heart rather than the ego. And that's what we're going to do, is not let pride get in the way. Emotional intensity, yes, can rise during this period of February 1st, but rather than react impulsively, channel those strong feelings into constructive outlets, such as creative projects, innovation, leadership endeavors. By doing so, you're going to transform potential conflict into purposeful action. You don't want to bite someone's head off like an angry lion, but rather channel anger into passionate creativity. So let's pick some cards and see what we can focus on for this full moon reading in Leo. This reading may resonate with you more if you're an Aquarius or a Leo sign, but all empaths, no matter what, seem to just be sensitive to energies and can connect with these shifts and changes. First, let's look into self-care. How can we best take care of ourselves during this full moon in Leo? Achievement. Chase your dreams. This is all about channeling that passion, that creativity. You may be surprised by where they lead you. So if you look off on the card, there's a woman chasing a butterfly with a butterfly net. So really aim high. What is your biggest dreams? What is your greatest passion? And write those goals down and make sure you're taking one step forward to achieving that. All right, let's see what we can surrender. As we said, full moons are a time to surrender and let go. So let's see what we can let go to clear the path for our wildest dreams and passions. We can let go of, surrender to your full power. And I'm so excited because there's a lion on this card. Look at 2 lions, lion energy. So we really want to step into our power here. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So remember, don't bite off another person's head with that angry lion energy. Channel it into your greatest passions. All right, one more time. Let's see what we can surrender for this full moon in Leo. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. Pray from the heart. You will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So make sure you're connecting to the divine, connect to deceased loved ones, connect to spirit, connect to angels, whomever helps support you. This will help you, basically go from pride to power, your true power, the power of your heart. All right, let's see what we can do to empower ourselves. We're already talking about so much power here with this full moon in Leo. All right. Be a comfort to yourself. Comfort's an inside job. Now remember, I talked about we're going to look at our validation. Are we seeking validation outside of ourselves, or are we cultivating it within? We want to build our self-esteem within. So speak to yourself in a loving, positive way. Do something that nourishes you, and know all is well. So even if it feels a little bumpy during this full moon period, remind yourself all is well. One more card for empowerment. This one's sticking out. Release shame. Okay, if you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I'm a lovable, caring person. So make sure one of your intentions for this full moon to release is release shame, release guilt. Those are the types of emotions that allow you to play small and keep you from stepping into your power. So we want to release any shame and any guilt. Lastly, before you go, let's pick one card from Yvonne Oswald. Your words have power. I'm going to use that one that fell. These cards are great for affirmations, for writing, and for focusing. So choices. This is our word, choices. And when I think of empowerment, when we are truly empowered, we know we have the power of choice. We can set boundaries. We can say no to what does not serve us. And we can say yes to what lights our passion, our fire. All right. Other words to focus on: peace, inner strength, cooperation, harmony, power, thought. I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. You can truly believe in a new outcome, expect results. So choices. Remember, you have choices, and this is the key to your empowerment. Thank you so much for tuning in for this full moon in Leo video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up down below. I love your comments and your shares. And until the next time, make sure you are taking as good care of yourself as you do others.